Welcome back, fans of lesser-known games, to more Covert Ops Nuclear Dawn. And I'm going to do something dangerous here. I'm going to run around a train full of terrorists without my gun equipped. Do not go the other way on this train car because there are a couple of terrorists running around there, and they don't drop items, and we don't need to go that way. So, we're not going to mess with them. Yeah, no weapons. No weapons. It's going to be great, right? Right? I'm going to get killed.
What happened?
The ambassador went to the bathroom. Then suddenly I heard him scream, and before I could get to him, I was surrounded by terrorists.
And the ambassador? What happened to him?
I don't know.
Did you see what happened?
No. All that happened before I got here.
Which way did the terrorists go?
I don't know. I was knocked out cold.
Huh. Do you see what I mean? Look at this. Hey. I want to get them tits. I want to get them tits. Look at that. Look how much they stand out there. Boobs McGee. Like, those things are freaking enormous. Ginormous. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just saying, they really stand out.
Jack, we have a state of emergency. The terrorists have notified us that they are going to attack the neighboring countries with ATBMs to retaliate for our rescuing the ambassador's wife and daughter. You must prevent this attack.
Do you know where the missiles are located?
The missiles are on car 7, a missile launcher is on car 9, and the control room is in car 8. Did you find the ambassador?
We're still searching.
Very well, but you've got to move fast.
Blah, blah, blah. All you people do is order me around. God! I wanted to spend time with Tits McGee. Actually, right now what I want is for thank you. Is for Jack to go through the frickin' door there. I just wanted to spend time with Tits McGee. You know, maybe motorboat those things a little bit. I don't see why they can't allow me a little bit of time to do what I want. I need me time too. God damn it. So yeah, we are now going to unlock some more cars. With cars 9... Actually, I think it's cars 8 and 9 we're going to unlock next. Probably going to go to 7 as well. You've beaten this game 3 times in your life. You should know where you're going. Well, I don't. Trolling commenter. Come on, Jack. So I hope that there aren't going to be any guys out here ready to shoot me because I don't have my gun equipped. Alright, there's car 10 right there. Now I gotta remember, was it X? It was! Beautiful! All hail! Here go the missiles! Ready for another text radio message because we can't afford voiceovers for this. And yeah, I think he just tells them that they launched the missiles. She mentioned something about they can shoot them down. I'm not sure what else they're going on about. I'm not going to say I don't care because I would be interested in knowing what they're saying. I think when I originally did this, I actually read that stuff at least to myself. I didn't do it out loud because fuck that. Come on. Yeah, bad shit happens if you fall in those cracks. I mean, you don't die, but I think you take damage. Alright, as you can see, there's a locked door. Fortunately, there is a key. Hell yeah, motherfucker! And now it's conveniently unlocked. It's kind of funny. You'd think in order to slow us down a little bit, the terrorists would go around and maybe relock some doors, but they don't. That's going to be very useful because I'm going to take damage here. Okay. Alright. So, trying to kind of figure out... I have, like I've mentioned before, I'm blind. Well, not completely blind, but I have a visual impairment, so this is going to be awful. Okay. Don't hurt me. Fuck it! YOLO! Oh, God. Ah, I made it. Nice. Okay, don't go back the other way. When I originally did this, I accidentally walked him back the other way. We don't want to do that. If I know of any areas that don't have any enemies, then I will be sure to run around without the gun equipped just because he's a little faster, but you can probably tell by this game that it's pretty much enemy central. So I'm not really going to be able to do that very often. That was cool though. This is another improvement over my original LP. Nice.
Are you all right?
I'm Sergeant Billy McGuire, a radio operator.
Are there any other survivors?
I'm not sure, but I'm afraid they were wiped out.
The terrorists are going to launch a missile. Is there any way to stop them?
That screwdriver. Take it with you. Open the panel on the missile. But if you press the button, the triggering device will be activated. 10 seconds later, it'll explode. It's very risky.
I got it. Wait here for a while. I'll come back and get you later.
Don't worry about me. I'm a real lucky guy. Just go and stop the missile.
Oh, Billy, I think that's his name. When I originally did this, I hadn't played Resident Evil 0 yet. Now, every time I think of Billy, I think of that guy. Alright, so we got that. I don't think there's anything else. We'll get it. Whenever we see a character like that, they'll give us dialogue. I forgot to click on the other two people. So, we are going to need... There we go. Alright, so all I did was deposit the screwdriver, but I'm still cutting that because it's a waste of everybody's time. Not the screwdriver. Damn it, now I'm thinking of the alcoholic beverage. Not the screwdriver. I don't know what the hell it's called. The key. How did I not think of the word key? God damn it. Okay, so before we do anything, all the way back here, you might have seen it flashing on the floor. Bullets. Yeah. And probably not a shocker. No? Alright. I was trying to get I was hoping I would get lucky and be right on where we need to go. Alright, so now I gotta find this. Wait. There we go. Not gonna be a shocker. Enemies are gonna be out. Yeah, thankfully this isn't a puzzle. I thought this was gonna be a puzzle. Come on, Jack. I don't know if that's timed or not, so get the fuck out. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Nice. Alright, it's hitting the fan now. I would actually recommend saving here because we're going to go a little bit without a save point. We're not going to deal with anything other than normal enemies. Well, there will be one other thing we'll have to deal with. But it is going to be kind of annoying and we are going to get some awkward camera angles. I'm going to take damage. I just know that ahead of time. Alright, so I will try to prepare myself as best I can for this, but bloody hell. Cool. Alright, well, one down. And it's not these guys. Alright, I'm not aimed on them. Nice. Alright, I think that second guy has something on him. There we go. And now you're going to see why I said to save ahead of time. Like I was mentioning before, we're going to get a lot of a lot of enemies. in some really awkward camera angles here. And unfortunately, I mean, the game designers, they designed this guy to come through this specific door. You think the least they could do is give you a decent camera angle to shoot at it with. But they don't do it. And I couldn't get him to push the crate I wanted him to push, so he could just leave. Alright, that could have gone a lot worse than it actually did. I mean, that was really bad. He's, I don't know how to push this. Thank you. That's all I wanted. I was going to try to come this way. And this second guy, I actually did this part better on my original. I could not target him to save my life. Again, the camera angles are just awful. I don't like this part. It's the one aspect of this game I absolutely hate, is the targeting. That was completely pathetic. And that's not my fault. That's the game right there. I can't target with these angles the way they are, and I'm about to get another one of these horrible scenes. Not scenes, I don't know what you call these things. I'm on my second attempt at doing this. Wow. You wanna... Jack, point at him! Of course I didn't reload. I wasted so much ammo there. You cannot afford to waste as much ammo as I wasted there. Like I said before, the items in this game... I wasted way too much ammo there. That's not good. Alright, well that helps. Can you give me something? There is a med kit over here somewhere. I really could not afford that ammo, but I don't want to do that again. Oh god, I got another one of these guys to go through. If I die here, well, sucks for me, I guess. Target him. Alright, well, it was bullets. That's nice. I don't know if there are any files anywhere. I don't... sorry, I'm a bit rattled, but we'll make it through. So, come over here. So we can shut this damn alarm off. I'm surprised there's no puzzles to that. Alright. And now we get a radio phone. I am happy my mic is down. I thought I might have forgotten to do that. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, I know. So some helicopters are on their way. So they got rescue choppers coming back, and some helicopters are guarding them, and we gotta stop them before this nightmare can end. And I should use a health item. I thought I saw something real quick there, but I don't. I remember by the time... Oh. Alright, so we unlocked that. That's cool. That'll save us some walking. Turn that. And we're good. I think that's all we need to do for this. And we should be able to come through here. Oh, unlock that. Y'all won't have seen... Y'all won't have seen what... I was walking around there earlier. Alright, so triangle fires, directional pad. I think I got this. If I fail, well, there is a continue option on this game, so maybe they'll put me back here. Die, motherfucker! Shoot it! Don't shoot me! It's inverted. Down is up is down. I don't even see the other helicopter. Oh, there's one. Shoot. I think I got one, actually. Yes! Take it! Take it! Imagine how much bad shape you would be if I could aim. Fuck you, motherfucker. I think this gun can overheat as well. And I can't shoot anymore, so hopefully we drove them off.
I am afraid you do not understand the seriousness of the situation. I am sure that by now you have a good idea about how fantastically powerful the weapon is that we have in our possession.
What are your demands?
First of all, there is the ransom for the ambassador. $10 billion as half of the full amount to be deposited in our designated bank without delay. Also, we need a cleared and secured rail line to the French border. Let no one, and I mean no one, come within a 10-kilometer radius of the train.
We need some time to discuss this with the authorities.
You must realize how impatient we are at present.
Abort the rescue mission. All helicopters will return to base immediately.
Obey my orders and you will be spared. I will contact you again.
Get me Lieutenant Morton on the radio.
You mean the Russian terrorist Boris Zagosky?
Yes, the infamous former KGB agent who was worse than any other assassin. And another thing, the Russian military has advised us that he possesses several Soviet-made nuclear warheads. We think those warheads are probably on the Blue Harvest train. Also, because of the trouble we had a while ago, the media got wise to it and began sniffing around. As long as there is the possibility that the terrorists are holding those warheads, we can't make any hasty moves. At any rate, finding the ambassador and securing his safety is a matter of the highest priority.
Roger. Christina, what's your situation?
I have disengaged the fire alarm system. Let's meet on the deck of Car 9.
Roger. You'll find a wounded soldier in one of the rooms on your way. Look after him.
Okay, I think we're gonna get a radio call. Yeah, it's a text one. Pretty much all the radio calls are text unless they're in cutscene. So again, read them if you want, don't if you don't. As soon as we're done with this, I am going to use first health item of the game. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we got plenty of supplies right now. I know it does. The bosses, though, on this game eat up your supplies. And one boss in particular, our first boss, is going to be really difficult. I don't know a good strategy for defeating him, actually. I will try to look that up before we actually get to then we don't have to go back through there. Every time we go back through there, we're going to have to push that stupid box that Jack didn't seem to want to push.
He's losing a lot of blood.
Isn't there a medical area on this train?
Yes, there is. It's in Car 6.
Car number 5.
I'll go first and check if it's safe. Take care of him.
I was so shook up I forgot all about this. A terrorist dropped it when I was attacked in the VIP room.
Oh, hey, motherfucker! Another card, we'll look at it in a second. Or maybe we'll look at it now. Let's go ahead and see what that's for. I don't know what we're doing at this point, so... For y'all, no time will have passed, but I'll probably stop and look around. Okay, car 8. So, we are in car 9. We're going to go to car 8, so that must unlock the other side of car 8. Fair enough. So, I'm going to save and do some inventory, and then we'll go from there. So, now that we've done that, we can continue. Oh, God. Already, I'm screwing up. Yeah, I took a couple hours off just to do other shit. Watch videos and such. I was going to see what they had to say about things, but I actually got Jack to go through the door that time properly, so I figure I should just take what victories I can get and just move on. Thankfully now there shouldn't be anybody in here. I looked at my old LP of this, and I actually hadn't used a health item to this point. So I'm actually doing worse technically now than I was before. And walking into that forklift thing, which is kind of annoying it's there. oh yeah, this thing moves back every time, which means I gotta fumble with the controls every time to get Jack to push it. It's another... I'm not trying to sound so downbeat, but that's not cool. Of course, neither is the targeting. Jack, go through the door. Dick. It's Dick. Dick Morton! I said my name is Jack. It's Dick! Dick Morton, because you're a dick! I don't know what that was all about, but I did it anyways. Whee! And we didn't need that card anymore. Well, so far this re-record is going pretty well. I really hate re-recording stuff, just because it's like recording something is like a place in history for me, you know, personal history, not anything anybody else cares about, but you know, I'm all that matters to me, so you know. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm really not. I am pretty well, I don't want to say I'm self-involved. Nice! That was lucky, but I will take that. I think he has an item, too. He does! Oh, I'm not self-involved. Ain't that bad. Alright. There's a reason I'm doing this. I'm not self-involved. I just figure if I don't care about myself, then nobody else is going to. And no one does. Yep, just like that. That's how we do. Alright, I don't think he has anything. I wanted to check, though. So now we can progress. I don't know what that is or why we're hearing it, but that's okay. Oh, another door. Anything useful in here? I really don't remember what's in here, if anything's in here. Oh, I see something on the ground. Sweet. This room suddenly served a purpose. If it was going to be a bullshit room that didn't have anything in it, I was going to be irritated. Yeah, so I wouldn't actually mind a sequel to this game. One thing I do kind of like about this game is it is its own thing. I did another game called Nier last year. Oh yeah, we do need to go through here. Which was kind of the same thing, except I heard they're making a sequel of that, and it was technically kind of a spin-off of a different series. I like that this game is its own game. Oh god, here's where I get killed. There is something I appreciate about this game being its own game instead of being part of a trilogy, but at the same time, it is a fun game, and it does seem like one that could easily have a sequel, especially in today's day and age where third-person shooters are pretty popular. First-person shooters are even more popular, but a third-person shooter would work for this one. And you would get an actual decent aiming system. And the sequel could have its own standalone story, so they wouldn't need to recap anything. I'm listening for his walking. Jack? Do you want to target him? Thank you. Yeah, there's a guy right there, too. Oh! Nice! Okay, cool. And there's an item over here. I think this is an item for, well, it's a part to the machine gun we're going to get later. I thought the machine gun was actually over here, but apparently not. So, come on, Jack. Don't be a dick. My upstairs neighbors. I don't know what the hell the kind of sounds they're making, but they're not sexy sounds. And I've heard them make that too. cool. Alright. I did really well at that. Awesome. I have had upstairs neighbors that... I actually hate that. When you get an upstairs neighbor and you hear them having sex. Well, I say I hate that. Sometimes it's kind of hot, actually. But ordinarily, I hate that. When I was in college, I had these two upstairs neighbors. The guy was more attractive than the girl. It was pretty bad. Now, granted, if you're into men, then that's not really a big issue, but I'm not into men. So when I say the guy is more attractive, I know somebody's like, oh, you could have fooled me. But no, I'm not into men. But I thought the machine gun was actually right there. I don't know where it is. I guess we'll get it later. But yeah, the guy was more attractive than the girl. So when I heard them making sex noises, that's not something I wanted to hear. Alright, so in here we got a save point. So let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, it was not fun hearing them make sex noises. The upstairs neighbors I had at that time, I recorded this originally. I never saw them, so I imagined that they were hot, and it wasn't such a big deal. Let's go up here. Yeah, one thing I don't like about this game is how items don't disappear. Like once you've used an item, it's still... I actually don't need to go in there yet. Fuck it. They stay in your inventory, kind of like the first Onimusha game. I think that's pretty annoying.
His wound isn't too serious, and I managed to stop the bleeding. But he's already lost a lot of blood. He needs a transfusion as soon as possible.
It's no use. I've checked all the medicine and there's nothing there that'll help him.
He's in critical condition. If only we could give him a transfusion.
Billy, we are going to save you. If Jack would pull on the little thing. There we go. Type B blood. Yeah, and that gives you the solution to the puzzle we gotta do. So this one they actually do give us a puzzle for, which I can appreciate. And since the blood isn't in the vending machines, because that would be kind of weird, and the vending machine I wouldn't want to get anything out of, we're gonna have to do it in order to save Billy. There shouldn't be any enemies from here on out throughout the rest of this video. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. There we go. So hopefully it'll move a little faster now. Yeah, I don't know where the hell the machine gun is. I guess we'll get that at some point, but I don't know. Unless it's in the door. Okay, is this locked? Yeah, alright. Had to be checked. Had to be thorough. It's what I do. It's what I do! I don't know what I'm saying now. Alright, so there should be files around here somewhere. If I don't find them all, I think there's 2 in here. Here's 1. If I don't find the other ones, fuck it. I don't really care. Jack, thank you. You turn on the air purifier. Apparently bad shit was going on in there, and they need to purify the air so that we can come in here. Probably shouldn't be wasting time with this either. Alright, I guess we're picking this up first then. Jack. Jack. There is something wonderful over here. Alright, well, it will be wonderful if we ever get the gun. And then there's that, which will help us solve the puzzle. I don't know if this is timed, or if it's just... Okay, well, the camera changed. I think the file was over there somewhere, but whatever. I don't know if it's timed, or if it's just you have your different attempts at this, so... And I do want the good ending, so I do want to save him. Like I said, I kind of like Billy for some reason. I don't know, he's just... I don't know, we don't see him that much, but I don't know, I kind of like him. And I'd accidentally cut this from the first video. There was a spot during the loading screen, which I ended up cutting the loading screen. But the voice acting isn't that terrible on this game. I mean, all things considered. for PS1 era games, it's not that terrible, actually. I mean, look at the original, or the Siphon Filter game, especially the first one. That was pretty bad. Okay, there's a file in here too. I'll look for that when Billy isn't dying. Alright, we are type B. That. Yeah, I'm sure there will be a cut there. I tried this once. I didn't realize that every time you go over to Neuro, it defaults you to the top. However, I end up editing that. I'm sure it'll look like I knew what the hell I was doing. Alright, let's go do this and hope I didn't kill Billy. Come on, Jack. Jack, come on. Come on.
His blood pressure is coming up. You shouldn't move now.
Can you talk?
Sure. I told you I was lucky. And car number 5?
What about car number 5?
The terrorists. When they broke in, they made a mad dash toward car number 5.
Anything else?
I have no idea what this car key is for, but I found it in the passageway.
Christina, Mr. Mason, wait here. I'll search the forward cars and try to find the ambassador.
Hey, we saved him. And we get a nice shiny new card for our efforts. Gotta say anything? Come on, Tits McGee, say something. I'm more interested in what it's inside your clothes rather than what's in car 5. Or I'm more interested in what's in your car 5. Oh, yeah. I'm being a perv again, and I apologize for that, because I probably shouldn't do that. I think this card actually unlocks that room right over there. I'm not really too worried about it, because we're going to do that next time. So thank y'all very much for watching. Next time we will explore that card, or that card reader room, and then that room on the little, I can't talk. Fuck it. Whatever it is we're going to do, we'll do it next time. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all then.